Hi, crafty friends. Mary here. I'm working on the current card submission, or the card for the current submission for Craft Roulette, episode 91. And I am using stamp by MFT, one of Stacy Yakula's critter stamps. I love her stamps. She's one of my favorite stamp illustrator. And this one is called Cozy Companions. And it's SY-15. And I am making a panel, an A2 panel, where I'm doing sections. Kind of like a comic book type of card. And I'm going to color the background in bright colors, as one of the parameters is bright colors. So what I did, I was playing around with how to do this. And initially I was going to stamp all my critters and cut them out. And I started stamping them out, but then I came up with this idea, and I really like this idea better. So I cut a template out of just a large post-it note, and I stamped my pieces. Not worrying about masking or anything my pieces. The only one that I kind of masked a little was this fireplace over here. And I just put another piece of paper over it so that it was a little neater. And then I drew my lines kind of the way I wanted them. And then I just cut this one, and noticed that I drew my line across here, but I knew that I was going to cut this all the way across. So, and now I'm starting to stamp on the panel that will be the front panel or the top panel of my card. So, the first step was to create a little mask for my little stool with a little teacup or hot little cup of shear, let's say, whatever, coffee, whatever you want in your little teacup. It didn't really, it's not really as close as I would have liked, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. So now I'm going to stamp the little fox on the chair, and then the fireplace, and then over here I'm going to put my sentiment. And yeah, I did the line with a pen, one of my journaling pens. And I may do that a little bit bolder later. So the next step is to remove this and cut these lines. I think I'm going to put this back here. I don't think it really matters because this shouldn't interfere with anything else. So I'm going to try to stay as close to this line as possible. And notice here that his little ear is I'm going to cut it off, but there's quite a lot of room down below, so I can move the chair down. So now this note, post-it note sticky paper, only has adhesive on the very top, so I'm gonna just going to put a little bit of repositionable adhesive at the very, so that I can remove it later. There we go. And now this is the opening where I can stamp my little critter on the chair. Where is he? He's right here. I'm going to mount him on my stamping platform. And I think I'm going to kind of stamp like that. Oh, I should clean that up because that looks good. Okay, so he's done. Keep losing my towel. Okay, now we move to the fireplace. Put this in the corner here. Oh, we have to put a little bit of where's my glue? Clean that up. Get the fireplace off the block. Position the fireplace so that the mantle is straight. Like that. There we go. And what sentiment am I going to put on top? Oh, you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do my line. It's not very... There we go. Yeah, like that. And then the top one, the top line. Let's do the top line. Let me do the top line a little bit bigger. Because I have, let's see, do I have, sentiments on this stamp. You could read like a book, something within each other. Ours is a perfect day to spend with you. You feel like home. I have another stamp set. This one, and it says, let's cozy up. I like that one. I really like that one. And then this Yeti stamp set that I got from Simon Says was a free with purchase. And it says cozy wishes. Like that. So, but I want to almost put some holiday stuff on the mantle. So I think I'm going to make this top piece a little less wide. So I'm going to take my ruler and make this straight. I don't think I need the stamping tool right now anymore. So let's put these pieces up here. Get this out of the way for now. And let's make this, how big? Yeah, like that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay. Peel off this section. Let's fix this line here. I think, let's see, do I have another one? I think I have another one of these. I have more ink on it. Yeah. Better. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, there's my panel. Hi, I'm back. Okay, the card is done pretty much. I just have to put the sequence on. So I did some of the parts offline because it was just coloring. I added some stuff to the mantle. I added a little kitty cat. Oh, this is a kitty cat from Stacy Yakula's line on Purple Onion Design. And also the potted poinsettia is one of her Purple Onion Design stamps also. I ended up using a sentiment from the MFT stamp that has the other elements because nothing says cozy like, snuggling on the couch or in a chair with a good book. So, obviously my colors, I went with more of a traditional Christmas colors, red, green, and I added the purple. And then for the top section, I did a cool gray, light gray tone so that the sentiment would be visible. And now I'm just going through some sequence and trying to think if I'm going to do like silver sequences along the whole thing or match the sequence to the sections. But I think I'm going to use these really tiny sequences along the whole thing. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll combine them. Let's see how they look. I wish I saw this one star. I wish I had more of those in other colors. I don't like the gold too much. I like these little tiny sequences. I'm just cutting them apart. Oh, I wonder how they would look across the page. I'm glad this called for sequence. I like sequences, but I have to admit that I seldom use them because they don't always stay on the card. And since we have established that I'm not a fan of wet adhesive, I don't necessarily reach for it all the time. I don't bother to add more adhesive than what they come with, and probably that's my problem. Come on, stop jumping around and glue yourself down. Do you guys do one layer cards? I love one layer cards. I fell in love with them from watching several people. Who was the first one? I don't think it was Kelly Taylor. Well, Kelly Taylor. It could have been Kelly Taylor who got me started on it. Well, that's her married name. But yeah, she's great at one layer cards. almost sure there was somebody else who I used to watch before I found Kelly that used to make that did 1-layer cards. Although now I don't watch that person for some reason, so I can't remember. And if they did, I'm not sure why I would stop watching them. So that's pretty good. Oh, the sequences are so cute. Well, not cute, nice, pretty, blingy. It's a really cute card. So let's see, do I put any? I don't think so, because these purple ones are just too big. I don't like them. And I don't have any green ones to put on. So I think I'm just going to keep it with little silver sequences. And I call it a done card. So this card was no die cutting and no real cutting at all when you think about it, other than my masking that I did initially. It was just coloring. I hope you liked it, or I hope you like it. I like how it turned out. I may do a couple more of these. I've really liked the quadrant, the sectioning off of sections, and coloring little vignettes in them. But they're still kind of grouped together in one theme. Or in this case, obviously it's the same stamp set. So this is my card for episode 91 of Craft Roulette, where the parameters was a 2 card, three color selections that are bright and cheery, and I believe, and cozy. Cozy was the one of the parameters, a sense of coziness, and I believe that this instills a sense of coziness. Until next time, take care, and I'm off to start wrapping the Christmas gifts that have arrived in the mail for my family. Take care. Bye.